What's good, everybody, and welcome back to the channel for another episode of our Madden 23 San Antonio Express expansion draft only franchise. We are approaching here the midway point in the season. We are 4-2, hoping to make it 5-2 this episode, as 1 week is the bye. To start this episode off, though, I want to try and get some more re-signings done. And I just want to see what a very player-friendly deal here for Tim Reed is. That'd be 5 years, 94. That might be what it takes to re-sign him. We'll try 5-year, 87. And it does work. 5 years, $87 million. It's a lot of money. Victor Giles wants edge rusher money. And that's really a problem. I don't want to lose a 25-year-old superstar player, but he's asking for so much here. What do we do with Giles? Let's start first with Michael Franklin. See if a 6 years 60 is enough. That is not. So 10 million a year over 6 is not enough for Michael Franklin. Matthew Welker wants to be here. Let's hammer out a deal for him. Something like 4 million a year. Let's go over 7 though. Let's just make him the kicker of the immediate future and long-term future. He accepts. Eli Shea, we're going to go through a lot of re-signings here. Eli Shea wants nothing. Let's at least bump him up to 5 million a year, no? At that range, let's do 7. 7 years, $35 million for a starting right tackle. See, discounts on players like Shea and Hazelton that we had earlier in the year. So I'm seeing a little bit of stuff on my hat. Makes me feel better about overpaying somebody like Giles, maybe. Let's try a 5-year 80. He's not considering a shorter deal. That's 5 years. That's not short. What is going on? If he's not accepting a 5-year 80, do we re-sign Victor Giles at all? We're going to trade him instead. This is the episode to do it. It's this episode or not. You won't accept a 5-year 80. $16 million a year. Okay. That puts us in a difficult position on what we do here with Giles. That's a lot of money to pay for an off-ball linebacker, especially. We're getting, if he's not accepting that, we're getting close to like the top end of the off-ball linebacker market. And yeah, he's superstar, but he's also only 83 overall. Are we going to pay him like he's one of the very best off-ball linebackers in the league? And with Michael Franklin, he doesn't have any interest here. Are we going to lose both? I'd rather not. The other decision we have to make is, do we trade D'Angelo Bramble? He's a backup edge for us. He does have interest in re-signing, and having a player of his caliber as our third edge would be beneficial. I also think we could probably squeeze a second off of the team as we look here at the Saints. Brian Robinson and a 72 overall Derek Carr is their starting quarterback. One of the worst quarterback situations in the league, I would think. Still top 5 on both sides of the ball coming into this episode. Very nice. There's some tough decisions to make on the defensive side of the ball. Either our defense is about to get really expensive, or we're about to have a lot of holes once again. We have plenty of money. And our quarterback is a rookie this year, so we're not going to have to pay quarterback for another 4 years after this one. So I want to go back to the table for Franklin and Giles. I'm not just going to give up because they, rejected my initial offer, but how much further am I willing to go? It's a tough question. Eli Shade next up here for his upgrade. Recently signed a 7-year, $35 million deal. That's awesome. Had struggled with injuries earlier in his career. Has been fairly healthy lately since he did that off-season workout program where he lowered his stamina but upped his injury. Still a playmaker upgrade here for Hazleton. Not a lot of upgrades here. 2 break tackle, okay. A catching and a deep and a medium route. Kind of medium route's the only thing not in that deep green at this point at the top of his... Wait, what would you call that? An abilities chart? I have no idea. Ratings chart. Let's play this game here against the New Orleans Saints. Eli Manning walking out the tunnel. Nash coming off a nearly 400 yards performance. He's been a stud this year. Saints, a lot different of a team than what you're used to seeing. Of course, we already saw that Kamara is part of the 49ers. Brian Robinson's their new running back. Derek Carr. Their quarterback. I think the Saints have dropped off quite a bit to the point where we're decently ahead of them in terms of talent, and hopefully that can result here in a win. I feel like you feel a lot differently about a 5-2 team compared to a 4-3 team. 4-3, you're like, oh, they're all right, got a winning record, but 5-2 feels like they're actually really a possible contender. We will kick off to start this game to the New Orleans Saints, and that knee will start this game off. Let's see what Derek Carr can do here. Much older now, much worse now. Still, the stats are not bad. 14, 56, 11, and 3. Could certainly do worse. Let's take a look here at the Saints. Quarterback Derek Carr is their starter. Brian Robinson, a 27-year-old, 80 overall. They have a younger running back who might be taking over soon. Chris Olave and Michael Thomas. Romeo Dobbs. Jack Jackson, very nice name. He's got some decent speed. He's pretty good. Trevor Penning is up to an 82 overall. Natane Muti. Eric McCoy is a nice center. And Ryan Ramczyk. They acquired Kwity Paye. He's a decent overall here. Elton Copeland is a young, generated end defensive tackle. That is pretty weak. I like to see that. They really only have one guy over 80 overall on their whole defensive line. And it looks like some are like 3-4 ends and some are 4-3 ends. But this front seven is looking like we can run the ball on them a little bit. Lattimore is their best corner, but they got a couple young ones under him developing. Saw Tyrann Mathieu and then a young safety. Fills out this roster. I think it's a very beatable team. I guess we'll have to see, though, here on 2nd and 10. Looking to bring some pressure. We get there with Brian Robinson out of the backfield. Is open for the first down. Nice job by Carr to get to his check down. That's a veteran quarterback knowing what the situation is. Fresh set of downs for the Saints. The give is to a wide open lane. Chris Olave down on the injury, but excellent blocking by the Saints on that one. Brian Robinson here on the carry. He's going to be stopped in the backfield. That's D'Angelo Bramble back from injury. It's tackled for a loss of 1. My question is, why is Bramble playing? They have Bramble starting over McLean at rush end. This game is so dumb. Costanzo's 7 overall, better than him. Why is Bramble just get the start? The depth chart configuration in this game is so broken. It has been for so long. Nice run there, though, by the Saints. Carr has all day to throw. He's bluffed into the end zone, and that is caught. Morris Morgan is absolutely mossed by Good, and the Saints will strike first. Let's see what Brandon Nash and the offense can do here. Starting our day with a quarterback run on offense. See if we can't get an explosive play from our generational guy, and we get to the edge, cut up field, and we'll gain 5 on the game's first play. 3rd and 5 now. Want to avoid a 3 and out on the first possession, and we got a man open over the middle. That's Eddie Hazelton. The tried and true play action wide receiver in. On 2nd and 10. Going to the air. We got a man underneath open. That's Jalen Turner. He gets to the edge and picks up the first down. We're driving a little bit. 3rd and 8. Don't want to stall here. We're probably in field goal range, but you don't want to test it. Lewis Smart will get the first down just by enough with the fall forward. Looking to go back to Kevon Simmons on the first down run. He's got some space, and will gain 9 on his 2nd attempt of the game. Second and 1. Come out with a pass play, but we're going to check to the run, as that is a very light box. And nice job by Simmons fighting for the tackle. Look at those gold cleats. Got 99 overall last episode. The first 99 in series history, in channel history, really. We're going to go to Smart underneath. He's got the first down. 1st and goal now at the 3-yard line. Good looking drive here by the offense. Donovan Holmes into the backfield on 2nd and goal. The gift is to him, and he gets into the end zone. One of the rare Donovan Holmes touchdowns. We feed the ball a lot to Kevon Simmons. Sometimes you gotta share the rock. And that will tie this game out. That first drive was certainly unsettling, especially after last episode with what happened against the Chiefs. We want to see that our defense can actually make some plays against a much worse offense here in New Orleans. If New Orleans all of a sudden can just kind of do what they want against us, that's cause for a lot of concern. On 3rd and 4, we can't quite get the pressure on Carr. He gets to loft deep. That's incomplete. Nice pass breakup by Quincy Boston. Thought for a second Olave was going to get it off the deflection. Didn't happen. New drive here for the offense. 1st and 10. Going to start the drive, on the ground. Nice run there. 7 yards. And after the hold, it is now 2nd and 13. Seeing if we can't pick it up with Hazelton. We can over the middle. You can't leave a guy with that kind of speed. Just a free release on the inside. First and 10 now past the 40. We're going to go underneath to Luis Sanchez. He fumbles the ball. He was in retirement or whatever last episode. This episode, we give him a touch and he fumbles and he gets injured. So I guess this is going to be the season where we don't have Luis Sanchez. And wow, that's a nice round liner by Gardner. Looks like the Saints like to split carries a lot between Gardner and Brian Robinson. And oh my goodness, we got put on our backs right there. Foot fracture for Sanchez. That is not good. That is probably going to be out for maybe the rest of this year. 3rd and 3, all day for Carr. He gets downfield, and that is a nice catch on the sidelines. I can't believe we weren't there to defend that ball, though, honestly. They are on 3rd and 10. Going to drop back into some zone coverage. Hopefully force them to a field goal attempt with some pressure. He's going to go to the end zone, and that's tipped and not picked. That would have been a huge interception. Instead, the Saints will have a chance to retake the lead as the first quarter winds down, and they will do so. 2nd and 6 here. We've got a man underneath in Smart, but we got sacked first. Defensive back blitz gets home. And that brings up 3rd and 15. Gonna try to get it to Smart over the middle, but we can't do it. That sack really was a drive killer. We probably had the first down there with Smart. Instead, we're punting. Very odd to see Brian Daboll coaching the Saints. Turns out it did not work out in New York. Derek Carr all day to throw on 3rd and 8. He's going to check down underneath. We need a tackle short of the sticks, and we got it. Nice job by Franklin with the tackle in space. Offensive momentum has certainly stalled out since that Sanchez fumble. I'm trying to get the edge here with Nash, and we can't. Really? Would he pay? He's not unathletic, but this is Brandon Nash. Forces us into 3rd and 13. And we have to take a sack. No one's open there. Great starting field position for the Saints. Derek Carr over the middle. Finds a tight end. Now into San Antonio territory are these Saints. Derek Carr checks down underneath again, and that's a big hit. Olave picks up 7 on the play. And Brian Robinson gets the carry, trucks over a man, and gets the first down. Pretty decent power back. 3rd and 7. Can we please force these guys into a field goal attempt? We get there with Lacey. He forces the rush throw. Incomplete. We will force a field goal attempt, thankfully. And it is no good. Wow. That looked like it should have been an easy make. Bounces off the crossbar instead. 2nd and 16. This offense can't do anything right at the moment. We have Lewis Smart wide open over the middle. He gets the first down. Thank you. Power option here. The pitch to Simmons. Loses 3. That play sucks. Could really use a conversion here on 3rd and 6. I like the box we see. We're going to run with Simmons, and it works. Even on 3rd and 6, you give us a really light box. I trust this line, and I trust Kevon Simmons to convert. fresh set of downs. We're going to go to Jackson. And no, we had Smart wide open underneath. I honestly thought Jackson was going to break open more than that. Ended up being decent coverage, but nice catch in traffic by Jackson. Looking to go play action on 1st and 10. We got a man wide open over in the middle. That's Eddie Hazelton. He'll get inside the 10. Another drive looking good. We absolutely needed it. We're on 1st and goal after the 2-minute warning. We've got Smart. We're going to loft it to him into the corner of the end zone. He makes the catch. We take the lead. Still plenty of time in this first half for the Saints to answer. But a nice drive by the offense. Derek Carr will start this next drive in empty. Saints trying to get back on the board and retake the lead prior to the half closing. Let's start with 8 yards there. We will get the ball to start the second half. And that's a nice tackle, holding him to 3rd and inches. Derek Carr over the middle. He's got his man, Gardner, for a 1st down. 2nd and 8. Carr. 1st down, Romeo Dobbs, and that will be the first timeout of the Saints. Now 2nd and 10. Derek Carr, he's got time, and no shot!
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
You know, I might honestly remember that penalty from this game. 3rd and 10. Forcing them to a field goal attempt here would be really nice. He's going over the middle. That's caught by Michael Thomas. Are you kidding me? Boston has his X Factor on. Touchdown Saints, Olave. Probably another roughing the passer as well. Yep.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
That's so stupid. But a nice drive by the Saints regardless, even if that Michael Thomas catch was dumb. With this amount of time, I think we take one shot. If it's successful, maybe we try to score. If not, looks like the 3-point deficit. We do find Hazelton over the middle. And get into Saints territory, so I guess it's time to take some time out, see if we can't get on the board. Now 18 seconds left. We've got Lewis Smart. I don't know how he ended up not getting outside leverage on that. That's some crazy coverage there by New Orleans. First and 10, looking to maybe take a shot into the end zone with Smart. We're going to do it. Into the end zone, Smart can't make the catch. And with 5 seconds left, not really time for another shot. We'll tie this game up prior to the half. 17-all. Will be the score going into the midway mark. Very odd half. I don't know if we really played well on either side of the ball. We are way better than these Saints, and this is a tied ball game. Both sides of the ball left a lot on the table to be desired, I think. I think you have to defend the inside run. The Saints have been just tearing us apart on the run. That's really 2 straight games that our run defense has been absolutely just dominated by the other side. And the Saints offensive line and just team in general is not nearly as good as that Chiefs team. Here on 2nd and 10, play action. Gonna go to Smart underneath. He's going to get near the 1st down. They'll give it to him. Nice job to avoid the 3-and-out. Going to Simmons here with the fresh set of downs. He gets absolutely just handled inside. Wow. That's terrible run blocking there. Now on 2nd and 12, going to the play action. And once again, what is happening to our offensive line right now? 3rd and 12. This offensive line needs to step up their game. That's a beautiful throw by Nash. Let's get some blocks here on 1st and 10, please. Apparently, blocking Quiddy Pay is illegal in Madden 23. Going over the middle to Lewis Smart. He makes the catch downfield. The diving tackle misses, but we can't step arm our way past Tyrann Mathieu. I guess he's pretty good. Now 1st and 10 from the 12. Gonna go play action here, see if we can't find our way into the end zone. Gonna run it here with Nash. That should be a touchdown, and it is. Man, Nash is a fun quarterback to use. Celebrating there with the teammates, and we take the lead here to start the 2nd half. Now, the first drive of the 2nd half for the Saints. Carr on the curl route, complete to Olave for the 1st down. 2nd and 10 now. Robinson with the carry. He's got nobody touching him until he's 20 yards downfield. Wow. Needs some better run defense than that crap right there, that's for sure. Now in San Antonio territory, the Saints go over the middle. 9 yards. On 2nd and 1, we're going to bring some pressure. Doesn't get there. Doesn't affect the quarterback at all. And they pick up the 1st down. 6-man rush apparently does nothing in this game. We're going to force him into a field goal here. This would be huge. On the pitches to Robinson, Delvin Walls is not letting him pass him. I love the Delvin Walls pick. He's been such an awesome player coming up and stopping the run this year. The field goal is good, but we will maintain the lead 24-20. Fresh set of downs here. We can see a free release for Turner. Ended up covering up pretty well. We're going to try to get to the edge with Nash. Copeland, who's 318 pounds. We can't get the edge on him. With 97 speed, that's so ridiculous. 2nd and 12. I mean, we saw the blitz coming. I thought they would at least kind of want to defend the run, but no. 3rd and 21 now. We got a one-on-one shot here with Smart, but that's just an awful throw. Cool. Thanks, man. Great drive. Here now on 2nd and 10. 12 personnel package for the Saints. Fake the give to Robinson. Costanzo's going to get to Carr in the backfield. Finally, we're able to get the sack. 3rd and 20 coming up for the Saints. Carr has all day to throw. He's going to throw into the flats. And Simi Reed is down with injury. Just signed him to a massive contract. No, what am I doing? Tried to press the left trigger for a quick cut. I pressed the left bumper and I pitched the ball to no one. I've done a few dumb things in this franchise, but that is easily the dumbest. Just take a knee, not doing anything stupid. Oh my hell. 2nd and 8 after my dumb fumble. Gonna go to Hazleton on the out route. He's got it. If we lose this game because I pitched the ball to no one on that punt return, I'm going to be heated. Let's put Holmes back in the fullback spot just because he can catch. Nice truck there by Simmons on the 1st and 10 run. He picks up another first. His X Factor activated now, but I see a pre-release returner. Oh, and now they're bringing the safety over. Matthew knows what we try to do here. We are still able to get it to him downfield. So you can come over and pretend like you're going to cover him, but we know it's just make-believe. We still go to him. Works out. Underneath here to Hazleton. He picks up 5. First play of the 4th quarter is a 3rd and 5. Absolutely must pick this up. Oh no. No, we don't. Forced to tie it here. We do tie it, but this should be a 7-point lead. Can't believe the Saints. I have 27 points right now. Brian Robinson will pick up the 1st down. What? The pitch fumble, man. The dumbest thing I have ever done in this game. Brian Robinson shakes past the tackle and he's going. In some sort of pistol formation now. They check out of it here on 1st and 10. Derek Carr has the time, has a man over the middle. That is Romeo Doubs. He has the 1st down and more. Pick up the 20. And they're driving once again. On 1st and 10. Derek Carr's back to pass. He has 19 million years to throw. Finds a man. We have to get better pressure than that. That is ridiculous. I know Timmy Reed is good, but come on. McLean. Wow, what a catch. But probably a touchdown saved there by George McLean. Forces the throw to be inaccurate and have Michael Thomas come out of the end zone. 3rd and 2. This would be a massive stop. Keeping aim to a field goal try. Got to get to Brian Robinson there. We do. Nice job by Delvin Walls. Once again, a massive play in the run game. He is a stud safety. Here on 4th and 3. The Saints will take the lead. If I'm being honest with you right now, this like 6:50 time frame is really weird to me. What I want to do, as we get a nice 1st down run by Simmons, is I kind of want to just run this clock out and hopefully have this be the final drive of the game. That would take a ton of running the ball. I think we can do it, especially with Simmons' X Factor activated. We're on 2nd and 5, looking to go back to Simmons. He will get close to the 1st down. They'll call it a 1st. Darvin Holmes here for this next play. And decent blocking. Holmes is going to get near the 1st down. Looked like that my play might have been dead, but ends up being 9.5 yards. Gonna try to pick up the 1st with Brandon Nash. He'll get it. Trying to get out of bounds so he wouldn't get hit. That didn't work. Unfortunately, going out of bounds stops the clock. Wait, they're saying he did get out of bounds? Nice 7-yard pickup there by Simmons. This is like a year 2 franchise drive where we're just, when we didn't trust Devin Hamilton, so he just ran the ball for an entire drive. This time for a very different purpose. That's going to be a tackle in the backfield. That might force us to go to the air here. Something underneath, though, like a mesh play. 2nd and 13. Looking to maybe see if we can't pick up half the yardage here. Lewis Smart will do that. Pickup of 10. 3rd and 4. The run is back in play. Now after the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up the first with the run. Almost get tackled in the backfield. But the first down's picked up by Simmons. And we're able to continue to run this clock. Looking to run the clock out just a little bit here. Jalen Turner underneath. He'll have the first down, and he'll stay in bounds. Now we'll call timeout. We've gotten exactly where we want to be with this drive. We just have to finish it off now. There are like no down linemen here. We're going to try to scramble with Nash. He just can't do it. We'll burn our second timeout. 20 seconds left in this game. 2nd and goal. 20 seconds left in the game. Can we score here? We're going to go to Jalen Turner. He makes the catch. And we'll take the lead. 16 seconds left. With the extra point, the Saints will need a touchdown. This is exactly how I wanted this drive to go. Perfectly executed by everyone involved. Nash had the accurate passes when we needed him to. Simmons just carried the load all the way down the field. The offensive line, great with their blocks for the most part. Perfectly executed. Like 6.5-minute drive. Now 2nd and 10. User in the deep middle safety here on the last play of the game. It is risky there, a little risky, but we end up pulling out the win. Very nice execution at the end of the game by our offense. Just exactly what we wanted that drive to be. Pull out a game that ended up being closer than I would have liked. Maybe this could have been more in, the double-digit win range had I not pitched fumbled with Simmons on that punt return. 23 of 32, 311 for 2 touchdowns for Nash. Good day. Simmons, 22 of 95. Not the most efficient day, but was there when we needed him most. A couple 100-yard days for our 2 studs. Jalen Turner with 4 for 44 and the game-winning touchdown. About 3 sacks. Not very common for our offensive line. And that will finish off this Week 7 matchup against the Saints. All in all, very nice performance by our boys. Not all of, the games you're going to have your best stuff. And this game, we didn't really have our best stuff for a lot of it. To be able to find a way to win, that's exactly what you want from a playoff caliber team. Brings us to 5-2 on the year, which is where we will finish this episode, as next week is the bye week. And this is also the last episode of this season where we will not be deep diving into this upcoming draft. 7 weeks for Luis Sanchez. So I think 7 includes this week, so he's going to miss 5 games because next week is the bye week. 5 missed games. He's already missed most of that game, plus the game prior against the Chiefs for some reason. So It's going to be about half of the season missed at the end of the day for Sanchez. What do we do with Bramble? He wants to resign. If he's willing to sign a 2-year, $12 million, we'll keep him. He does not. In that case, I think we trade him. If he's going to be depth, I need him to sign a team-friendly deal. That's just kind of how it goes. I want cheaper deals for my depth. I'm willing to pay up for my starters. But for my depth, you kind of need to want to stay here and be willing to take maybe a little bit less money. Which team can use Bramble the most? Let's take a look here. People who need a right end. Eater Gross Matos, similar caliber player. So, okay, the Bucks could use it. The Cardinals could certainly use a player of the caliber of Bramble. Let's see if they'd give us their second round pick for Bramble. And they do. So we get another pick in this draft. We now have a 1, 2, 3, and a 6. So now all we're really missing is a bunch of, day 3 picks. Most of our day 3 picks. We'll have a 1, a 2, and a 3. The 1 and the 2 will not be ours. But we'll have a 1 and a 2. I think the morale boost is what we'll do here for this episode. You get the -5 awareness, which isn't ideal, but especially if we play that game, I feel like awareness is less important on the games that you play. In terms of our national focus, it's going to be wide receiver. I feel like we could use another wide receiver that I trust to make this offense as good as it can be. You've seen our offense kind of go through a little bit of a struggle in that game. Maybe that's because I don't entirely trust any receivers outside of, Hazleton and kind of halfway Turner. We'll be back next episode soon, though, and I will see you then.